Hi. So this is my bonsai department. I go out in the woods and collect these and bring them here for development. I'm a little bit obsessed. Well, I guess it started in an abandoned house. I don't usually go in abandoned houses, but my daughter convinced me to go check it for ghosts. She came out with a walker, and I came out with a book. I got this book on bonsai trees, and I was always curious how they got these trees that are supposed to be big to stay small in these little pots and not be big. So while I was waiting for a deer, I read this book. The thing I wanted to know, how do you make this big tree, this tree that wants to be big? The seed falls off the tree, right? Seed falls off the tree, supposed to grow. The seed is supposed to grow into a big tree. But these people make this thing turn into a little tree. It's an old little tree. It's a 100-year-old tree. It's supposed to be 100 feet tall. And this thing's, it's 10 inches tall. So I want to know why. What's the secret? So I read this book. I'm sitting there waiting for a deer, and I read this book. I read the whole book. I read the whole thing. The whole book. They could have told me the secret in one sentence, and I read the whole book. Finally, I get the secret. If you want to keep a tree small, right? The tree's supposed to be big, and you want to keep it small, all you got to do is cut the roots off. That's it. They could have summed that up in one paragraph. I mean, one sentence, really. I read the whole book just to find that out. So then I became obsessed. I was running out to the woods, digging up these trees, pulling stumps out of the ground. Anything that I thought looked interesting, I'm ripping it out of the ground. Come-alongs, chains, binders, sawzalls, shovels, pickaxes. I'm just ripping trees out of the ground everywhere. I'm bringing them home. Piles of stumps. Then the internet gave me this guy, Walter Paul. He's this crazy guy from Germany that climbs to the top of mountains and brings back these little wind-damaged trees that are hundreds of years old and got messed up by the wind. He turns them into these crazy works of art. He schools people on this, and an airplane took him to Pennsylvania. So I loaded up some stumps in the back of my truck, and I went to bonsai school. I never had much luck in school, and the bonsai club expelled me on my first day. But this wild guy from Germany became my friend. And I ended up collecting hundreds of trees for his classes. I haven't made any money yet, but I'm having fun anyhow. Then we come back, pick them up. Perfect. My tree.